And I'll start with you, Hardik. You played with Nehra ji. And now you're going to listen to Nehra ji with like whiteboard and stuff like that, making strategy. How is that relationship going to happen now?
First of all, I don't expect him to come on the whiteboard with a lot of ideas. Which one thing is very clear with Nehraji is that he lets all the players decide what they want to do and gives the freedom that enjoy your game, make mistakes, but you eventually learn from the mistakes. So, but for him, very excited for me to be associated with him and spend such quality time with him, because everyone knows that he's the most funniest guy you can meet.
Exactly, exactly.
He will never give you the coach vibe, basically.
Interesting is that when you got the skippership of this particular franchise, you said something very interesting. You said captaincy is about looking after your teammates, period. And I like this approach because man management plays a very critical role in teams today, and you said it up front. What does that mean? Explain to us. And does it mean that Shami ko biryani अच्छा होना चाहिए, Shubman Gill के कपड़े अच्छे मिलने चाहिए? What does it mean exactly?
Mainly from our side, our goal will be to make sure that the players are comfortable in whatever capacity we can help them out. And clarity has to be there, honesty has to be there, and as we all know that players generally, when the good times are going on, they actually kind of don't need any of us. But one thing we know that there will be difficult days as well in the season, because the season tests you. So we will make sure that when the difficult days are going on, we will be there for them no matter what. And my philosophy for this season is that success is theirs, failure is mine. So
wow, that's
that way
a round of applause for this fabulous theory. Success is there, failure is mine. That's what you need, from an amazing leader like yourself, which we will see in the future. It's interesting that Ashish is sitting with you, because what you talk about is something Gary Kirsten spoke in 2011. And many of his colleagues, including UV, would say that one of the great things that Gary brought to the table was he handled the team personnel independently very well. Ashish, you are now the head coach. Your coach was Gary. Life has come differently in a different circle. Tell us something about it.
That's what you call circle of life, I believe. No, first of all, I would like to thank GCA to organize such a wonderful event, as well as CVC. And it's a great privilege for us, so for Hardik, Vikram, myself, all the boys, to create something special. It's a new franchisee. But as everybody knows, it's IPL is that kind of a tournament. Like, it's a new franchisee, but everybody have the similar kind of purse. Yes, they could retain only 4. We did manage to retain 3 players. So it's not new franchisee means, often you see other sports that teams are taking time. But in this tournament, we can create something special from year 1. And you just mentioned Gary Kirsten. You will see him soon around. And yes, see, when it comes to coaching also, like Hardik rightly said, it's man management. And see, all these guys are, when you are dealing with under 14, under 16 people, under 19 is different. But here you talk about IPL, they all have been played IPL for different teams. They're all playing for their country. They're all playing first class cricket. So they know what to do. And like Hardik mentioned, Hardik is there, myself, Vikram, all the other support staff are behind the boys. And we'll help them thick or thin. Like, you just said, when you win, then everything looks good. But even in coaching, I look at a player's perspective, that how I can help them. Like when things are not going your way, that's the time they need your support staff the most. And we'll always be there, and we'll have good season. And most importantly, you work hard, yes, but you at the same time have fun. And it's a learning process. Hopefully, we can help them.
Tell us how this combination is going to be, that Hardik and Nehra, cool guys, hard guys, Vikram and Gary, sincere guys, lawyer, board, laptop, technique. Kaise manage ho gaye?
No, see, you need a lawyer. He is our lawyer as well as our judge also. So we are fine. And see, you need every kind of people, because when you talk about team or when you talk about support staff, if everybody is similar, then there's no fun. Everyone is different, everybody's thinking is different, and that's what makes a good team, as long as you are working on the similar direction. And we are pretty much sure that we are aligned together, and we have worked earlier also in the past few years back. So all good, and Mr. Solanki looks you might feel that he's a serious kind of guy, but he's not. Maybe if a little bit of seriousness is left by the end of the season, we'll take that away also.
You know, T20 cricket, IPL is many times about patience. I mean, you do the process, you do the right thing. Sometimes results might not come your way. We've got a balanced side. You've got you, as I said, Vijay Shankar and Miller down. The bowling with Rashid Khan and the Afghan cricket looks good. Shubman Gill up the top. So many young cricketers. Patience is important, but in T20 cricket. And I see your social media. I see you spending a lot of time with your son. Is it true that you have that kind of patience?
I mean, Agastya is teaching me that, right? That sometimes patience is important. I tell him that so many times he wants a toy and I don't want to give him. So I'm trying to teach him that, you know what, in life, patience is very important because at the end of the day, it makes you it helps you to take the right decision. So I am slowly teaching him that, and eventually I think it will, the shadow of that will come on me, and maybe it will help us, the team as well.
Outstanding. So basically what we are going to see is a strike rate of 130 in the first 25 balls, and then 200 in the next 40 balls. Round of applause for these wonderful cricketers. Ladies and gentlemen, Hardik Pandya, Ashish Nehra, and Vikram Solanki. We have some time for some questions for the media.
All the teams is playing with the playing each other match, and now the group. And how do you look the match against the Chennai Super Kings? Because you will play against the Captain Cool.
I mean, we will be playing against all the teams, and eventually T20 is about, you see what is coming ahead. For us, what will be important that, yes, we will be playing some teams 2 times, some team 1 time, but for us, what will be important that we prepare well. We will always get the time, to prepare exactly how we want to do it against certain teams, and as you said, playing against CSK, obviously I'll be as excited as I'll play any other team. Obviously, Mahiba is there, but yeah, I'll be as happy as any other team as well.
इनका helicopter जरा modern है.
Inventor तो वही है.
Next one.
Hardik, as a captain of the new team, what is your vision?
Our vision, I'll speak for us. For us, as we have said, we want to create a culture where all the players and everyone feels at home. We want to give them sense of security as well, because what I've learned over the years of playing 7 years in IPL, that whenever the players are feeling at home and they feel secure, eventually they get their best performance out, or they feel like they belong where they are playing. So for us, it will be creating a new culture, making sure that everyone gets whatever they required. As support, we will be always there for them.
Hello.
Yeah. Just name yourself and you can ask the question.
My name is Adhiraj Jadeja from TV9 Gujarati. मेरा question है हार्दिक से.
Hello.
Hi.
बोलो साहब.
मजामा साहब.
मजामा एकदम. तमे केम?
एकदम मजा. अच्छा, what is your fitness update? क्या हम देख सकते हैं कि हार्दिक फिर से bowling करेगा IPL में?
सर सरप्राइज है वो. सरप्राइज करें तो.